This is Elsplace, the man behind the hit game Doors, assuming over 3 billion visits with the combination of a unique horror and confusing excitement. Elsplace has created the game that Roblox has needed for years. With the massive player count since the beginning of the game, Doors has quickly risen to the top of Roblox. And before we dive into the world of horrifying monsters, we have to know where it all started. Elsplace first logged on to Roblox on June 2010. With him first making a known game in 2018, there isn't really any information about his early days, so we're just gonna pass forward to January 2018, the month Elsplace released his first hit, being Ragdoll Universe. Or I don't know if I should be calling it Ragdoll Universe, because this game has switched names countless times. But anyways, the game was an instant hit due to the combination of Ragdoll and combat. The game exploded in popularity, and to this date has over 35 million visits. Ragdoll Universe is a fun third-person combat game with cool mechanics and a bunch of weapons to fight with. The game is so fun and just feels so well made, opposite to some games at the time. Sadly, the game don't receive any updates, because the developers kinda don't have time when they also have to update Doors. Speaking of Doors, we are now gonna pass forward to August 10, 2022. The day that Doors got released to public. With the fanbase from the previous games, Doors shot up in popularity. Doors was skyrocketing, and with all the fame, content creators such as Creek, Think Noodles, Flamingo and more was all hopping onto trend. It started to look like Doors was going to be one of the most popular games on Roblox to ever exist. With the release, Elsplace brought us 14 entities, 6 items, 100 rooms and 1 floor. Anyways, Elsplace then went on to release few updates, mostly being bug fixing and new codes. He then went on to release a bigger update, being the UGC update. The UGC update was basically just him releasing 22 new UGCs for you to buy. The UGCs cost around 100 Robux each, giving a free revive and 200 knobs. The knobs can be used in the start of a game to buy special items to help you get to door 100. Actually, within this time limit, Doors was actually the second fastest game to hit 1 billion visits, doing it in only 94 days. Even though the game had a strong start, only 1.5 months later, people were already asking the developers for a new update. People were complaining about there was nothing to do, and it seems like the developers knew about it, because they tweeted they were sorry for the lack of updates, and they were planning to make the game better by updating the systems. But this was all about to change on January 28, 2023. The day that Doors Update 1.5 finally came out. After a bunch of information about the Hotel Plus update, it was finally out. The hotel got completely revamped, and with Elsplace releasing 10 new entities such as Dupe, Void and El Goblino, the player count were quickly rising. Elsplace and his team even created a shop that appears midway through the run, called Jeff's Shop. With 5 new items and 15 achievements, there were a lot for people to explore. I mean, they even changed the 10 last doors completely, making it a bunch harder to beat the game. Kinda being an Easter egg, this update also brought 1000 more floors to explore, found in a place called the Rooms. This back room kinda thing was an instant hit, causing many players to try it out to get the extremely rare achievement A1000. It's easy to say that this update completely changed Doors as we know it. It had now been over a month with no update, and players were starting to think that the next big update would be Floor 2, but the developers had other plans. Releasing the April Fool's update on April 1st, 2023. April Fool's, also known as the Super Hard Mode update, was a temporary April Fool's update. The update created a new game mode which included new items, entities and new mechanics, all of which notably increased the game's difficulty. The update was removed from public lobbies on April 9, 2023, leaving them only to be playable in private servers. But at the time I'm recording this video, it's completely gone. And to the people that actually were able to beat the Super Hard Mode, was rewarded with an achievement that isn't obtainable anymore. They changed nearly anything in the update. I mean, just take a look at Seek. They even added banana pills that spawned absolutely everywhere that you could slip on. And I think they definitely completely achieved their goal of making players' lives absolutely miserable. Anyways, the event only lasted 1 week, and I think Elsplace did a pretty good job at the first event indoors. Now we're gonna pass forward to August 26, 2023. The day that the most recent update came out, being the Modifiers update. The modifiers update is pretty confusing if you don't know what all this means. First of all, you unlock mods after beating the game. And as you can see, you can choose a bunch of things, like this one that makes it so less items will spawn. And I know it sounds pretty bad, but as you can see, you will get 5% more knobs. Some of these modifiers will make it so the game will get harder to beat, but there is also some that will make it easier, like this one called Faster, 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 that makes you run extremely fast, but it then gives you less knobs. With the update, Elsplash brought us 2 more achievements, one being not 5 stars, where you have to escape the hotel with at least 50% bonus. There's also Hotel Hell, where you just have to escape the hotel but with 150% bonus. Overall, Elsplash has consistently proven that he's here to stay in the Roblox developer community. I just think it's crazy how he came out of nowhere and had such a massive blow up almost overnight. Elsplash has managed to succeed where other horror games fail. He has managed to get players to keep coming back. With him only releasing a few games before doors, I think it is completely deserved that he's on top of Roblox. Do you guys agree? But please drop a like and consider subscribing if you enjoyed, and then I will hope to see you again. Peace.